Hello, welcome to the first video of this channel, and today I am going to share the first chapter, review the first chapter of this book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, written by Dale Carnegie. I know you all have heard about this book or seen somewhere, but you haven't read it. Then just go and grab a copy for yourself, because this is going to change your life. The way you talk with people, the way you communicate with them, there is going to be a massive impact. So first I'm going to read a story from this chapter and then I will explain. George B. Johnston of Enid, Oklahoma, is the safety coordinator for an engineering company. One of his responsibilities is to see that employees wear their hard hats whenever they are on the job in the field. He reported that whenever he came across workers who were not wearing hard hats, he would tell them with a lot of authority of the regulation and that they must comply. As a result, he would get sullen acceptance, and often after he left, the workers would remove the hats. So I've read the first part of the story. Now I'm going to read the second part, and you have to listen carefully. He decided to try a different approach. The next time he found some of the workers not wearing their hard hat, he asked if the hats were uncomfortable or did not fit properly. Then he reminded the men in a pleasant tone of voice that the hat was designed to protect them from injury and suggested that it always be worn on the job. The result was increased compliance with the regulation with no resentment or emotional upset. Let me share with you another story of my life, that I experienced. One day, let me put the book down. So there is one of my friends who is very nice and who is very helpful. She helps me a lot in my difficult situation, but she has a problem, and that is she always jokes about me anytime, anywhere. She doesn't know where to do it and where to stop. One day she badly joked about me in a public place, and I was so embarrassed. So I was super angry. I quarreled with her. I said whatever came in my mind. I said, you don't have any common sense where to do this. I am really fed up with this. If you are going to do the same thing again, then I will not have any contact with you. After some days, she listened to it. She did not joke for a few days, but again she did that same thing in a class. Then again I was embarrassed. I was just going to quarrel with her, just going to make her realize about the reality, about how I am hurt. But I stopped myself. I took a few minutes and I put on a smile on my face, and I said to her in a very polite tone, very calmly, that you can do it in our friend circle, in a small group where we know everyone's flaws, but please don't do this thing in front of people. Don't do this thing in a class, because it is going to put a bad impression of myself and of you, right? If anyone does that same thing with you, then you are not going to feel good, right? So I love you. I know that you are just joking. You are just trying to lift up my mood, but please don't do this in front of a class, in front of people, in a public place, because that actually hurts me. I feel so low. Please don't repeat this thing. So then she realized that where she can joke with me. So what I'm actually trying to say, not I, but Dale Carnegie is trying to say in the first chapter, don't just, if someone is making a mistake or doing anything in a wrong way, don't just go and just say what they're doing wrong. Okay, don't say that. Have a polite voice and just put yourself in their shoe, and then realize why they're doing what they're doing, and from that perspective make them remind of the situation, make them remind of the regulation. So that's what I have learned from this chapter. I don't know if I have made it clear or not, but I would suggest you to go and buy a copy for yourself and read the chapter again and again until you are not getting it. I know I have not got all the meaning of every lines of the chapters, but I'm trying to learn. And why I'm making this video, because I want to have a documentary, like when at first I read this book, how I used to think, and when I'm reading this book after 1 year or after a few months, what kind of changes are there in my thoughts. So that is the thing. So if you enjoyed this video, then go hit the like button. And if you are new, yeah, of course you are going to be new in this channel because it is the first video of this channel. So go and subscribe to my channel, and if you have any other contemplation on this topic, then comment below, and see you in the next video. Bye.